Hello, Troy A. Shadowing Phonics BW World Building Project. I cannot see what the camera is seeing right now, so forgive me, just the way things are set up. So, I wanted to design Workshop 25, for those of you who don't remember, because my days have not been consecutive, unfortunately, due to just issues. And one of those issues was I wanted to have time to go into a program and design Workshop 25, the inside. Well, I wanted to get the layout. I thought what I wanted to do was to get the layout in good so that you could see where everything fit in and whatever. And yeah, this is a scale model of what Workshop 25 will look like. And I'm using a program called SketchUp. And let me put the orbit in to help show you. Let's see, we're working, I can show you. Okay, here we go. Yeah, not a whole lot of room for what I want to do, is it? If we consider if the lady here is supposed to be elf-sized, this is how big the workshop is. Based on how I've drawn it in every issue of Captain Yuletide. So I kind of want to keep that design the same and that size the same. So, oops. So, I could throw away what I've done in the past 4 issues. I don't want to. So what I'm thinking is magic and the TARDIS. Yeah, weird places to go, but follow my logic here. Kids aren't really as interested in the whole internal layout design thing as some of us older people are. So maybe that's something I can put in the back burner so I can just move on already. So I'll just say that the inside is bigger thanks to magic. It's bigger on the inside than it is outside. Why not? Dimensionally transcendental via magic. So, and I'm kind of thinking, so I don't really need to get as creative with the layout. I'm still going to have to keep the layout ideas around, give me some idea of what to do with things, and maybe I'll actually design the internal structure when it actually becomes necessary for me to do so. But in order to move on with this thing, and I just decided to kind of, let me put this, let me switch screens here so I can see what I'm showing you. Where's my cursor? Where's my cursor? There you are. There's cursor. Okay. Yeah, I'm currently installing the webcam software, so this is a little staticky on my end. Sorry. Hopefully the audio is coming out fine, which is kind of the important thing, and that you can at least see this. This is what I drew. This just gives you an idea of the scale of the tables. If we consider the grand tree is right in the center, and then tables are kind of surrounding it. That kind of gives me an idea of how the layout is, how things are going to work there. So that'll be fine there. So that'll work. That gives me what I want for now. As comics go on, I can start building more if I have more free time. But I still have that Ninja Ballerina comic I want to do before I start having to do this year's Captain Yuletide, which doesn't need to be all that picky as to what the interior of the workshop looks like. So I'm going to save that for something in the future, and I'll be satisfied with that. So let me put me back on screen here. Hi. Yeah, I'm in the middle of watching Doug and Rob Walker doing one of their videos. No, they have nothing to do with anything here. Yeah, so I think maybe I'm overthinking things a bit. Yeah, I took Mr. Scott's Guide to the Enterprise and looked for the bathrooms. I'm sure some of you who picked that up or any of the other technical manuals on ships go on fictional ships go looking for the bathrooms too. It's kind of fun. Kids aren't going to care that much. You know, I mean, maybe some will, but I think for the most part, kids are a little more accepting. Doesn't mean that kids are dumb or that you have to be dumb when doing some of these stories. I mean, kids are a lot smarter than they're given credit for, but they're also more accepting and a little more easygoing than us adults who have seen everything. So that now we start thinking of this stuff. Because I never thought about this stuff when I was a kid. You know, I don't know where do you fit the Batmobile in the Hall of Justice. Where does He-Man store all these vehicles that he keeps whistling to call for help? Not really what I thought about. I never really thought about where's Bumblebee's bedroom in the Ark. You know, so I'm sorry. Almost the way this looks, I'm just it's kind of this jerkyish motion and like dropping frame rates, and I'm sorry to know what you guys are seeing right now. But I think it's the same thing with Bryce's Cave. I think I was trying to put too much stuff in there, and I'm still going to do that. But just kind of a basic idea. I'm just going to put just basically what would they have in there. I'm not going to have this multi-level cave with color TV and a sitting room and all that stuff. That was fun, kind of funny on my part, but I think I gotta think, what do I actually need to do instead of just putting stuff in just to put it in. That can come back to haunt me. It could be a little unnecessary. So I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to do what needs to be in there. You know, with Bryce's Cave, Bryce and Belle's Cave will be their nest. It'll be a place where they set up their Christmas decorations, maybe a sitting area for guests. Maybe they have a TV. But for the most part, most of it, they don't need a place to change clothes. You know, you ever heard of reindeer taking a shower or any of that? So I'm going to think about what do I need to have in there and just do that. So it'll maybe a one floor cave. One thing I do want to change though, when I first drew it, it was in the last issue of Captain Yuletide, number 4. And I didn't really draw a cave. I more or less drew kind of it almost came out looking like just a hollow rock. So I'm wondering, should I keep it that way? And should I do have this big hollow rock igloo dome kind of thing? Or should I actually make a cliff face and have the cave there? Just something that I'm going to think about before I get ready to do that. So that'll probably be what the Day 16 project is, my deciding what I'm going to do and what day I'm going to do it. I wish I knew. Just had a lot of distractions, and there's more coming up. I've got family thing going next week, and other stuff that's going to be going on next week, and doctor's appointments and haircut. You can tell I need one, and just all this other stuff. So this was kind of thing I wanted to just like do it like a little bit every day in November and February, and however much of March I needed, and that hasn't worked out that way, and it's kind of a disappointment. But you know, eventually I think this is all going to work out, and it's going to be good. So I'm going to take the Workshop 23 image. I'm going to put it in the production binder. That's done for now. Sometime in the future, I may want to have a really good, better idea of what I want to have where. You know, maybe I'll do a layout. Maybe I won't bother. Maybe I'll just say, you know, all the stories are going to start in the workshop area where the grand tree is and the workshop. Maybe the supply thing, the supply room, which is where one issue started, or maybe in the kitchen. So maybe what I do is draw the sets. I don't necessarily have to draw the layout because I don't know how important that's ever going to be to the story. If at some point it kind of feels like it does, then I'll go ahead and say, okay, well, then I do need the layout after all, and I'll start doing that. Or maybe I'll just do it for fun at some point when I'm between projects. But right now, I think the important thing is get this project done, move on. So that's my report for today. It's day 15 that I've actually worked at. And this is less consecutive days and more of this is the 15th day that I've had a chance to work on it. I would love to have the rest of the days in a row, finish this project off, start Ninja Ballerina before it's time to do this year's Captain Yuletide. But, we'll see what happens, and hopefully everything works out okay. And we'll see if the linking is back. The external linking seemed to come back a few days later, so we'll see how that works out. We'll see if the glitch is fixed for streaming comments. I hope it is. And until then, I wish you all happy creating.